blade, and let's go! See if you can ward off this fate! Armor will no longer protect you!
I need a bit of practice.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
Why build an outpost here?
Well, we do have to watch over the lands surrounding the city. With the bandits, the beasts, anything else.
Halt! In the name of the Enlightened One, present yourself.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
We have been expecting your visit, Your Excellency. Welcome. May he light your way.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Renounce your gods! Answer me.
Why are you doing this?
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons.
They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith.
You are mad.
Renounce your gods!
You! Stop where you are. The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarian.
Who are you to address me with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice. No, I am not a believer. What are you going to do now? Burn me at the stake?
Your very presence in our holy city is outrageous blasphemy. May he guide my hand.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Enough! This time brute force has prevailed, but the light always triumphs in the end. I will not forget our encounter, and I am certain that we shall meet again.
Young lady. Pardon me, are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tirfredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus, did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your... I'm on my way to New Serene. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal.
I will accompany you.
Your Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will...
I learned that you crossed paths with that... I hope that you have it in you to look beyond it and forgive.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason, a fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
What a fortuitous coincidence. A practical excuse for sending the Inquisition out to set the island ablaze.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward... Your Eminence.
Lady de Sade?
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert people. Most of them leave the comfort of Thélème to visit this, and...
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
He is a brilliant man, a missionary, who always favors cunning and diplomacy over force. He has traveled to many countries to bring the light. He is also an ambitious man who has long hoped to become... But I'm sure he will fervently bring you all the spiritual support.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Good day.
Greetings! May the word of St. Matthias guide you.
May the enlightened bless.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
locked.
Greetings! So,
Thanks, but I'd rather...
greetings!
To New
Let's go. Oh, it's you on all the way. Come and see. I'll receive beautiful things from our village.
Oh.
The best fun!
Oh.
The best forge in Tyr for a day. Blades, armor,
Bertir to mad on Olmen. Do you want to see the... You will always be welcome here.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Cousin! You have returned to me.
You don't appear to be in top form. Our house in...
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these...
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop...
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy...
Enchanted to meet you, my...
I've come here to present respects from Teleme, and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most... But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
I have been to the neighboring cities.
Tell me then.
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and the Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing, and since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be the result.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our Inquisitors are hardly diplomats and... But I should let you finish, my daughter.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they are unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Teleme hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectation. That said, we find ourselves between the rock. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Teleme... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the... We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one...
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your...
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that. Allow me to mark the location.
Thank you.
Anything else?
How are relations with our...
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view. Teleme wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young... The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
my child, I'm happy that you are here.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite... I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when...
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounter. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could...
How could we ever find anything of that?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task.
Very well.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about?
We must search. They'll be guarded.
This is taking... The congregation...
I know. And if we want...
That would improve... Mordoon is willing to meet...
You really are an...
I knew you would succeed.
Do you know where this place is?
Of course. It is a...
In that case?
Yes. Come back.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
We should consider departing for Lan Ristel and see what's happening there.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Oh, Norman, do you need some?
I must... Mordoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. You kept your promise. I never thought I would ever meet an honorable Renaigse.
I'm really sorry. I never thought they would dare to do such a thing.
That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer.
I'm sorry, Mordoon.
You were deceived, just like I was. Farewell, on Almanawi. And do not let yourself be...
I need a bit of practice.
May the Enlightened protect me in this.
Cannot believe Ulan did such a terrible thing. Betraying his own people, attacking a sacred place.
Traitors always have their own motives. I'm sure he will justify this somehow. This valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
This is a rather conspicuous place to set up camp.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems that they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they're wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the Valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They are not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite. This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it. More blood. We are on the right path. Keep going. A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he has been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
He was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide their children?
I lean towards Siora's point of view. The practices of these scholars, so-called seekers of knowledge, are barbaric. Teleme would offer you protection and support.
In exchange for our souls. I think we would prefer to go to war.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand. Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer here. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
The view over the valley is magnificent, and makes it difficult for an enemy to approach without being seen.
It is a journal, that of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops in mid-sentence.
These people of the bridge have either just hatched from eggs or are complete idiots. My people are at war, They do not spare an enemy under pretext that they are not wearing the clothing of soldiers.
We must follow the tracks of the attack.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. This is where we should go if we want to... Honor Manawi, do you need some?
I've never heard
He was killed. My mother, anything else?
I must leave you. Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt.
Renaigse! We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
We have no wish to fight you. Siora?
Sorry. I am not going to help save people who capture our people and attack them.
You will get nothing from us, Renaigse. We are ready to return to the Earth.
In that case...
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Spare our lives, Renaigse.
Where have you locked up the scholars?
In the old ruins, where we have also made our camp. But if you want to stop a fight against our people, you should avoid the main entrance also.
Very well. I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
After this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He is worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desardet. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened, huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
We saw the site where...
We were taken by surprise. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart. But when I heard my fellow scholars shout, I rushed out. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect. One of them tried to flee. Well, they brought him. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid him.
What has happened?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here. So I doubled back to keep watch of the... I have been hoping to find a way...
Have you made progress?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their... If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where you're...
Certainly. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm...
This is where the natives took your colleagues?
Yes, it is here. These ruins are being used as a camp by the native raiders.
There are so many of them.
I have spied on the camp and discovered where my colleagues are being held. They are being kept in the old walls of the main... I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside. I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi, let's try to avoid a fight.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Protect me in this battle!
Close to it, Sarif Nestiri!
Protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemy!
Afra, is that you?
Come quickly. We don't have much time. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet. We are still in a shipload of danger.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Found the Dara
May the fire engulf our enemies!
We must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Trakarid, mercy. You have defeated us. Spare us our lives.
If you spare them, they will only hunt us down until we are all dead.
No, you have our word. We have been bested. We will let you move on in peace.
How can we trust you? You attacked our camp when we were not even armed.
They are savages. They had us caged like beasts.
We only sought to learn where you have caged our people.
Spare their lives. I beg you. They were only fighting to save the lives of those that have disappeared.
I cannot take the risk of you trying to hunt us down.
Then we shall fight to the...
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
We are no longer in danger. Thank you for your help, Desade.
I must admit, the reasons for my being here are not entirely selfless. Your research to find a remedy against the Malachor could save many lives in our cities as well.
You speak like a true woman of science. Cut to the point. Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages could help.
Is that right? In that case, we need to speak with...
Very well. I'll accompany you.
Let's be honest.
Lady Desade, and our expedition. I thank you sincerely for having brought them back, Your Excellency. You are a providential woman.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced me and my cousin of the capital importance of their research.
A research that has borne fruit, Your Excellency.
Truly? This is excellent news. You have found a plant with sufficient properties?
Not exactly. Know that during our captivity, an island woman visited the camp. The natives called her Tiena Hac Cadactus and treated her with utmost reverence. I heard them talk about a remedy, a universal remedy it seemed, that she had concocted. How's that? Well, I grasp the basic of the local tongue, and I am certain to have heard the word yag. Remedy.
Surprising. But the Tierna Hach is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Your Excellency.
Lady Desart, and to what...
I have...
Fair.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vac... Your Ex... is it?
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency.
I managed...
You eliminate...
Yes, Captain. I learned that they are planning to go to war with Hick...
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
Greetings. Might so?
Thank you, but I'll continue on.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! me in this battle.
Do it! What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse?
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. And to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
We seek a cure for my people. That is the reason I liberated the sages and the reason I am here. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Maybe enlightened will take me in this battle.
Watch out!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Enough. You were defeated, but I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast. Now leave us.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Denea ex-Regao. He would have never accepted. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants, and we had to protect ourselves. If we were to make these exchanges possible...
By lying and manipulating...
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that you are now a Carance of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
What do you think?
Many of our people, but I would not. It means the man of I wish. Anything else?
Nothing.
protect me in this battle.
Desade, can I do anything?
Do you often hold straight?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very How could one not want to find someone's?
Your compliment goes straight to my heart, but I regret to inform you that your friendship appeals to me more than your appearance. Anything else?
Where do you come from, Afra?
From Alima near Al-Sad. It is but a small town, but there is a particularly renowned observatory there. My parents wanted me to become an astronomer, but I chose the Earth over the sky. I was always more intrigued by life rather than distant stars. Plants and animals fascinated me as a child. For this reason, I left Alima quite early to study in the capital, and I seldom returned.
When did you arrive?
A little more than 2 years ago. My master, Dr. Vasili, suggested that I should follow him to Tifredi. He needed help cataloguing all the unknown plants and animals. How could I decline such an offer? There's so much to discover here.
Do you miss the continent? Your city? Your family?
No. When I arrived on this island, I immediately knew that it was where I was supposed to be.
I must leave you.
Maybe I'd like to protect me in this battle. Watch out! May the shadow engulf my enemies. Greeting! So,
To San Mateus.
let's go!
Ah, Your Excellency.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius.
Is that so?
We did, but let me... This island was where St. Mateus lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect... Some time ago, we chose this. It is a home to a... As you can... that is made...
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors. By order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please, excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll...
Closer. Don't hesitate. Welcome.
Do you like it here?
It is impossible not to like it here. The air is purer than it is on the continent. The Malachor is far away. And rumour has it that this island is the one Saint Matthias... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This area of the palace is for...
We did not know.
The basement...
Very well.
Don't hesitate to have... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's rummage around some more. We may find something else. Oh, for goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
All of our products. Don't hesitate to have a... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I have been sent by the... She needs money.
That's unusual. She usually comes in person. Oh, well,
Business is business after...
She has sent me to find out if she still owes money. And to make a...
No debts to settle. Everything is in order. How much does she need? Same as last time?
Yes.
Excellent. Let her know that the usual condition...
Do you think that will be all right for candy cane?
What do you mean for candy cane? Good Lord, are you crazy or something? I don't want to know what my clients get up to with their money.
I apologise. I'm not used to all this. I thought that...
You think too much. Go and see him, sort your business out, and come back to see me when you know how much she needs.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Don't hesitate to have a... Goodbye. May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something.
If you wish.
What can you tell me?
Candy cane. Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And
here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk.
You sometimes...
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied...
Yes.
And who...
Well...
A woman?
No. The steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes.
Do you think I have...
Can I get... Look who it is.
I have to go. It's blocked.
Have a nice day, madam.
Good day.
Welcome.
I imagine that...
Obviously. Even though I would... He's a sort of... organizer. He captures most of the beasts who...
How is that
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, and the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to...
I know how to look up. Has the mother... What is this?
It's a place of great pomp.
On what would...
Quiet.
And
a few...
I must be going.
Next time...
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. So, have you found what you were looking for? My treasures are worth their price. For you,
Here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be...
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall with...
Very well.
There are too many of you for...
Sorry, madam. This question might seem a little...
Why? It's mine. I lost it when...
Are you sure you want to broach that subject?
You're right. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my ear?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who...
Rich people, or bad.
Do you know who...
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't...
You can't even give me a single...
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important...
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in...
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it's...
Please.
I understand. This woman...
She always then.
I see. Do you know... Thank you.
Be sure not.
Can I? Look who it...
I am looking for a woman.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speak. A steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you...
boys!
Come and taste my saber! Come and taste my saber!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Greetings.
Desade,
Nice to meet you. What can I do?
that will be all.
Greetings. How are you?
Greetings. Have a nice...
Good day.
Welcome.
I am looking for... Do you know? She wouldn't happen...
No.
I must be going.
Next time...
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Ready to accept? Perfect. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity, and here they are again for the second.
Watch out! Grenade!
And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won. Perfect. Here for your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence. Once again, they are...
Maybe watch out! Grenade!
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
wounded! I need hit! I'm wounded! I need healing!
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
I need to get going.
Huh.
Candy cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You were right. Let's come back later. Please. I come because of a message that was sent to me.
Wait. This is the Onol Menawi of the Lugaid Blau. The one we wanted to talk to.
By the Enlightened, look at this body. These people have killed an Inquisitor, and they probably made us come here so that we too meet the same fate.
I doubt it. They would have attacked us immediately. Let's see what they have to say to us. I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
And we didn't think that the Onol Menawi we were told about would come with another son.
Stop! This one is different, and we need their help. We were told that there was a woman different from the other Enaixe amongst the Lugaid Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is Desad. It means that I'm in charge of the diplomacy with...
A diplomat is someone who talks, right?
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This red sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like he had killed some of my
I don't have a lot of affection for the Ordo Luminis. But I don't...
And did our people
No, of course not.
If what you say is true, then indeed. But because you...
Maybe not. We do...
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of captives. This partly could...
Do the...
This... What?
If...
Very well.
Go back to town.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers. Come here.
tougher.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Be careful! Your armor is falling apart!
Here comes our hay, boys!
See in this battle.
Watch out!
Good evening. Are you the one they call...
Who are you? A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the...
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might... What do you know about a woman in a green...
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman.
How did you... You would be better off.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But...
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation.
Bye. And...
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Rummaging through the secrets of the living. But the dead, on the other hand, I feel like I'm desecrating a tomb.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had. In the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateus. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. The key we found must open this chest. Let's leave. Let's go and see what it contains. It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest.
Hey, you! Who are you? And what are you...
De Sardet. I'm the legate of the...
My colleague has been away for the last few days. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives...
To be truthful, my friend is only accompanying me. I am the one who was visiting this home, precisely because I was hoping to find out why I was sent by the Cardinal Mother, of course.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find him?
How would we know? Perhaps you'd like us to go find her together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on you.
As you wish. I hope I don't see you again, Father.
This snake gave up too quickly. I suspect that we'll soon meet our new friend again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition. Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
I hope the warriors will find a discreet way to set their comrades free. Attacking a camp of the Order could quickly turn into a slaughter for both sides.
Anixe is back.
So?
I found some and I betrayed.
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are. And that a missionary as eminent as you has helped her, Petrus. I would never have thought it possible.
The Ordo Luminis is prepared to start waging a merciless war against the natives with the sole purpose of converting them in a secret camp which is nothing but a torture. And you dare to show such disdain towards me?
What are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his... And the first step will be to eliminate those... The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her...
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onol Menawi.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Grenade!
May the battle engulf our enemies!
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. These men were our enemy. The monsters torturing my people.
It would be best if nobody in Teleme caught wind of our involvement in this matter. Even though the actions of the Order are very questionable, we might be held responsible for these men's deaths.
You're right, Father. It would be regrettable if this matter were to put our alliance in jeopardy.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear. Nobody will ever know what happened to them.
Except for our Mal, of course. Queen Deirdre will be grateful to you for helping us.
I hope this will help our relations.
In any case, she may even ask for your help in this...
Perhaps.
Bertir to mad on all Menau.
Sade, can I do anything?
I must leave you.
What can I...
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks. I would like you to meet him so that you can give...
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your... But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard.
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then...
I don't have time now. Can it wait a while?
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my... Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give...
Another time.
Did you want anything else?
I must leave you. An astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sun. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desarde, I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius.
The Mother Cardinal...
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises the theologians who discovered them. You should find her a bit further.
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worshipped by stealing the hope.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I'm glad to...
Tell me about...
And so...
Why share this
to...
How well left? And how well...
There are still free... But the bar, no...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked... Can I ask? Of course. But... I talked in... Whom do you...
Oh, it could have been Ven.
Where were the...
We were keen.
But you can... I imagine... If I... Well, thank you for these pieces.
I am the one who should be thankful.
The Mother Cardinal told me... Are you one of the theologians who helped...
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and...
What was the reaction?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlu, but we stood...
Thank you.
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace them...
Greetings.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would...
According to...
Indeed.
What can
No,
you say?
I have no.
Do you...
Not
well,
of all.
do you think
Listen,
they...
Some in...
Well, thank you.
As you wish. There were witnesses.
What do you mean?
Now, to keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the
I was not expecting a theologian to say such thing. Have you been...
Too much. We are...
How are you...
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information. They were very... Our attempt, the warrior. And it has proven... I would...
Of course. I will leave you to... Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablet?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
There's only one entrance, and the door shows...
This priest, so the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have... It can't be a coincidence.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to...
I'm not sure I have...
Tell me about the...
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that...
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk.
And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place.
What happened to your warriors?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake. So, the priests called the soul lasser. The burning sun. I asked.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course. And the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our...
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. But men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I think I know.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablet.
You may be right.
I understand why you are no longer the chief. If you do not even know what the inhabitants of your village are doing.
You're right. I was indeed a bad chief.
If you do not even... Since you do not... The Inquisitors...
You wouldn't do that. The Soul Lasser would burn the entire village.
He's not really leaving me a choice. Right. Let's go back to San Mateus.
Wait! I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them?
Her son is one of the warriors who... If you go to...
I have no I have to go.
Loix.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur. Greetings.
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me.
Listen, I know you helped...
No. This is...
There's no point
if you know that.
Tell me where the exile...
You're asking me.
I promise.
Then I...
Thank you, Vindwal.
protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Your armor is falling apart!
You are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
How has your mission fared?
Not very. Their chief, their behavior. But as soon as there is a head, perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
How was your mission?
Not very well. Their chief, their behavior. But as soon as there is, perhaps you should. Anything.
Have you
Since I'm anything else?
That will be all, Sister Ephesia.
Ernaikse ja toiken quachesa de elogeis.
Ber Tirtumad on Olmenawi. Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Indeed.
Then I thank you. What do you see?
Can you tell me? What can you...
Anything more?
Concerning this story about...
Enough. Enough questions.
Good day.
Burt tir dumad renaikse.
I would like to ask you a few questions.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any questions have no value when one already claims to know the answer.
But...
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done.
That is not what I...
Qua awelemseg.